Welcome to Chew and Chat Cafe. Today we're going to create a mixture that will be filled with wild yeast in few days. Yes, it takes several days to cultivate a wild yeast. So what we have here, guys, is a clear jar. Well, not clear now, but I can see what's inside, what's going to be inside this. And then flour and water and a stick to stir, or you can use spoon or anything that you can use. So what we're doing here is 100% hydration starter, which just simply means equal weight of flour and water. So now we're going to pour the water. That's 150 grams of water. And then this is flour, two kinds. It's whole grain rye, which is 50 grams, and then 100 of wheat flour. So I just mix in the two because it's good for a starter to have a good nutrients in the beginning. So I just mix it, and we just mix it nicely. So you just kind of mix it all until all these flour dissolve in the water. So we're just going to cover it with a lid lightly. And then we'll check it the next day. And this is the next day. No activities. And this is the third day. I can see activities with loads of bubbles. And I think it's ready for feeding. So we have to do the mixing before we're going to feed. And we need water, non-chlorinated water, and flour. So this one here, we're going to divide this into two. You know, this is after mixing, so we have to remove and discard half of this one. Yeah, I don't normally throw it away. I use it as a pancake, mix a little bit of curry or spring onions or anything. It's lovely to fry them. It's like a sour pancake, and it's really nice and crunchy. So you just divide it. You can use a weighing scale if you want to, but I just do it like randomly. So I'm just gonna add the water. I normally do it little at a time, but you can do it at once. And then I'll put all the flour. So it's a bit thick. I have to add my water again. Yeah, it's just me doing things, adding it a little bit at a time, but you can do it same time. So this is how what we should expect. It's kind of more like a pancake consistency, the pancake butter. So this one here, I have to wash it, so we have a clean jar. Now we have a clean jar. Make sure it's not warm. And we have to attach a marker so we know how much it has grown. And this is the 6th day of the starter. I just want to show you how much it has grown. You can see it needed feeding now. It's kind of active and plenty bubbles and ready to be fed. So it's really great. Yeah, I just want you to know, guys, that it takes about 7 to 10 days to begin making a real sourdough bread, at home. So you have to feed it, and you need to make it active and ready for baking. So you have, for example, if you're thinking of baking on the 10th day, you have to feed it about 6 hours before, and then check every now and then if it has double, or active, it has double its volume. So that's how the things that we should be aware of, that we need to kind of let the starter really grow. So our sourdough bread would be really nice and taste good, because it takes really a good sourdough starter to have a good sourdough bread.